Hi, welcome to this introductory video to the piano piece, Variations on a Theme by Melody Kwok. In this video, we are going to take you on a short trip behind the scene to see how this musical piece was created. The overall structure to the piece is very simple. The theme is presented first, and a series of variations is presented one after another, with each variation being a different take on the theme. A coda rounds out the piece. Since this whole piece revolves around the theme, let's talk about the theme first. One night, Melody had a tune in her head. She sang it and recorded it just as I had fallen asleep. She told me this the following Monday when I was in Stanford on a business trip. Sitting in a room that night, in a hotel room, I watched the video that played this tune. At first, I wanted to write down the tune so Melody and I can play it back later. But when I started listening to the tune for the second time, for the third time, I thought this tune would make a great theme to a set of variations. Why, you may ask? The tune is very simple, yet very open for development. The first variation is about filling in the spaces in the tune with neighboring tones and passing tones to produce one long continuous line. These neighboring and passing tones are intended to add color to the tune. This is the opening to the theme. Now this is the opening to variation 1. Listen to the notes that are from the tune and how the ones in between fill out the line. Variation 2 is in minor mode. It is a darker, more solemn take on the tune. Listen to the major versus minor modes. Major in the theme. And the minor mode in variation 2. After a heavy variation, variation 3 offers a lighter and more intricate version of the theme. The tune is now in the middle range, sandwiched between the bass line and the top line that acts as a rhythmic and harmonic support. Listen to this passage. In the opening of this variation. In the fourth variation, the meter is varied. Throughout this piece, we have 4 beats to a measure, called duple time. But in this variation, we have 3 beats to a measure, called triple time. So the timing of the tune will take a twist in this variation. There are a couple of spots in this variation where the duple meter takes over for just a moment. These are hemiolas. At those moments, the music has 2 bars of 3 beats, but it sounds like it has 3 bars of 2 beats. In the 5th variation, the duple meter returns. However, the triple time beat from the last variation carries over. Triplet rhythm, 3 notes to a beat, dominate the tune and harmony. Variation after variation. So how do we know when this piece reaches its conclusion? Well, the triplet rhythm of variation 5 eventually gives way to the theme. Then, bits and pieces of the theme in early variations come back. That's a sign that there is not a variation 6. Listen to the coda very carefully and see if you can pick out elements from the earlier variations.